Hi, everyone. Well, I guess I'm back. This video is going to be about how I am back on YouTube. I know I'm probably making a big deal over nothing because I only have like less than 200 subscribers, and that was the same before I left. But I just kind of want to go over why there's going to be such a gap in my YouTube channel from 2 years ago to this point today when I'm recording this. So before we get started, I also want to acknowledge the lower camera quality. I'm currently recording what's going to be my face camera off of my webcam because when I put away my camcord and I have no idea where I put it. So for now, this is going to be recorded off of my web camera until I find it. And the quality of what I'm also going to be doing in this video will be much better, and that will be the focus of while I'm talking about where I've been. So while I'm talking about where I've been and what's been going on in my life, I will also have a camera that shows me making these cute little phone charms because first and foremost, this is a crafting channel. I've always wanted it to be a crafting channel. So I would like the focus to be, while I'm talking about this, to be my crafting. And I started making phone charms as a form of, I guess you can call it therapy, because I am a crafter, but I needed something that was like really fast to make. So I started doing beadwork to do crafting, but of course I'm still going to also be focusing on my crocheting and my sewing like I did before. Let's get into it. I'm going to talk about where I have been, why I left, and what the future of this channel is going to be. I'm also, the kind of phone charms I'm going to be making are going to be Demon Slayer themed, because that was a thing I got into in my time not making videos for YouTube. Is I really got into Demon Slayer, starting with Mitsuri because she is my favorite character. So also there's probably going to be some ASMR of me going through beads. This is a Yeti mic, so I don't know if it's going to pick it up. Going to be a lot of unfocusing and refocusing because of my webcam and how it automatically like focuses and refocuses. I'm sorry. Like I said, the main focus for this is going to be my beadwork. So my face video, I'm still figuring things out as I come back. I gave and put a lot of stuff away. Let's get started. First, I need to make sure their names are up here because I have dyslexia and I can't even spell English words correctly. So I'm gonna make sure the names are up. So as you can tell by the title of this video that my account was suspended for 2 years, and this happened during 2001. Now we all remember what 2001 was like. It was, we just barely got the vaccine, but we were still kind of somewhat sheltering in place. Some businesses were still starting to allow people to come back to work, and that's because we got the vaccine. However, when my YouTube channel was suspended, it was right before the vaccine was readily available to everyone. When my YouTube channel was suspended, it was only available to those who were older and those who were immune compromised, or those who worked in the medical field, which I completely agree with. Those are totally the people who should get it first. They're the people in the hospital were in the front lines, and the front lines of COVID, and those who were immune compromised, like I am, also should have got it because they were at a higher risk. So the point of that is, because of the pandemic, a lot of people were starting YouTube channels to have something to do. There was a big influx of YouTube channels for YouTube to keep track of. This was also when YouTube got a lot more strict, or I should say stricter, about their guidelines. So they were taking down a lot of channels at the time. I remember exactly what day it was that my YouTube channel got suspended, because it was March 31st, which is 8 days after my birthday. And this was also my 30th birthday. kind of a big number. I'm in my 30s now, you know, adjusting to how your body starts to betray you in your 30s. So anyways, so about 8 days after my birthday, I'm just chilling. I was in the middle of working on a steampunk costume, the series of putting up the last episode of making the skirt. But it was, you know, a day off. I was chilling, I was taking a break, I was relaxing and watching Critical Role because I just got into it thanks to my boyfriend. While I'm watching Critical Role, I get this notification that my YouTube channel has been suspended due to violating community guidelines, which I know I didn't do, because if you look at the community guidelines, it says different things of why your YouTube channel could be suspended: harassment and cyberbullying. Of course, I didn't do that. Of course, I don't have hate speech. Of course, I don't have harmful or dangerous content. It's literally crafting. I don't have spam. I don't have deceptive practices. I don't have misinformation about COVID or vaccines. This was literally just a crafting channel. I was very confused as to why my channel suddenly got suspended and removed from YouTube, because I felt like I didn't violate any guidelines, which I said in this Facebook post. So my YouTube channel was deleted for breaking community guidelines, but I was not given any warning or strikes as to why it was suddenly deleted. I make craft videos and only had 193 subscribers, and I have no idea why my channel was banned. And I'm worried because my channel was so small. I will not be able to get back my content or be able to upload on YouTube ever again because of this. I make crafting videos with copyright-free music, and I have no idea who I offended or what I did to be banned, and have no idea what to do. Hold on, I need to go get a bobby pin. So as you know, it's very hard to communicate with YouTube, because the only way you can really communicate with them is through Twitter. And it was especially hard to communicate with them during peak pandemic times. I thought maybe, since my channel has to do a lot with cosplaying and crafting, that maybe I possibly didn't check the copyright function, because they just released it, so I needed to still go through all my videos to see if I had any copyright issues. But of course I was procrastinating and being lazy, so of course I didn't do it right away. I also have a day job, so it wasn't my main concern to check if any of my videos were violating copyright issues. So I thought, okay, maybe it got suspended because of copyright issues. And so of course I appealed it, right? The day my account got suspended. Never heard back from them for 2 years. And so of course, before I never heard back from them, of course, the only way you can communicate with anybody on YouTube is by tweeting it. I also just hate Twitter. I don't even know if I still have my Twitter account. I tried to log on to it recently to delete it, and I couldn't get on. And maybe I just deleted it without remembering. But I tweeted them and they said, fill out the appeal. We'll get to it. Remember, we're busy. It can take up to a month to get back to us. Of course, I told them I already filled out the appeal. I'm just getting your attention right now to know you that I think I was suspended for no reason, because I don't really think my videos violate the community guidelines, because they're just crafting videos with copyright-free music. And they said, we'll get to it. And I did not hear back from them for, like I said, 2 years. So 1 year passed, and I saw that post that it's been a whole year that I never heard from them. And then another year passed, and the other day on March 31st, once again, 8 days after my birthday, I went to go see the Dungeons and Dragons movie because I wanted to get the cool D20 bucket. And so after I went on to Discord to talk with my gaming friends to tell them what I thought about it, asked me, oh, hey, by the way, we were looking for your YouTube channel the other day and we couldn't find it. And I was like, bro, my YouTube channel has been suspended for 2 years and I haven't checked, like, I haven't heard back. I'm on the appeal. So I haven't checked if I messed up on my thing. I wanted to put blue before her name to show the socks that were given to her. Okay, there we go. I haven't heard anything about the appeal. They never got back to me. I logged into the email that's connected to this YouTube channel, and I switched over to YouTube to see if I was still suspended, and it said, you don't have access to this because of violations of community guidelines. So I, of course, decided, I guess I'll just try to appeal it again, because I never heard back from them. I know you're only supposed to fill out the appeal form once, but I just, like I said, I never heard back from them. I did not receive an email. I just decided to fill out the appeal form again and be like, yo, it's been, not in this language, of course, but basically saying, yo, it's been 2 years. Never heard back from you. I still feel like I have not violated any community guidelines. What is going on? If you want me to delete videos that violated copyright issues, I will gladly delete them. Please get back to me. It's been 2 years. And so that was on that was on March 31st, exactly 2 years after when my YouTube channel got suspended. The next day, I wake up to an email from the email that is connected. Cheska Cat, we've reached a decision on your appeal. After taking another look, we can confirm that your channel does not violate our community guidelines. Thanks for your patience while we reviewed this appeal. Our goal is to make sure content doesn't violate our community guidelines so that YouTube can be a safe place for all, and sometimes we make mistakes trying to get it right. We're sorry for any frustrations and our mistakes caused you. We appreciate you letting us know how this affects your channel. To make this right, we put your channel back on YouTube. If you have any further questions, please further and reach out to us here. I don't want to talk any smack about YouTube. Everyone has their opinions about how YouTube runs things. Mostly, I don't want to talk too much smack about them because I don't want them to ban my channel again after I just got it back for 2 years. So in the end, I think this was just simply a mistake. I have no idea why I was randomly banned out of nowhere. I don't know. I just think after 2 years and then possibly not having to deal with too many violations in their community guidelines, that they were able to only spend, I want to say, less than 24 hours looking over my channel and realize, oh, this person didn't do anything wrong. We should give them back their channel. And like I said, I'm not going to complain too much. I'm glad I got my channel back. I'm glad I can start making crafting videos again. I was making like quick crafting videos on TikTok, which I will also link to, but you know, I really like long format videos and I kind of prefer them. So, I mean, yes, TikTok's interesting. Yes, I get more views on TikToks for my crafting videos, but I still prefer making long format videos, and I still prefer editing long format videos because I can put more effort into editing them and making them look good. So after getting my channel back, I messaged my friends who asked me about why they couldn't find my YouTube channel. I messaged them and I said, thank you so much. There's lipstick on my hand. Thank you so much for asking me about my YouTube channel. I messaged them, I appealed it again, and I got my YouTube channel back in less than 24 hours after talking to you. So thank you so much for asking me about it. And they were, of course, happy for me. Like, they gave me a little cheering emoji as to me getting my channel back. And I'm really grateful for them for asking me about it. So that leads to the future of this channel and what I'll be doing with this channel. So of course, this channel is still going to be crafting videos because I love crafting. Crafting really is therapy for me. Lipstick all over my hand. Crafting really is therapy for me. I really need it to help with my mental health and to like help refocus my brain when I'm having really bad episodes. So this is going to stick to a crafting channel. I was also thinking about getting into streaming. Of course, possibly streaming me crafting, but me playing video games as well. But that wouldn't be on this channel. It would be on the other channel. In the future, I might do some streaming there. We'll see. But the focus of this channel, I think I might go back to tutorials. We'll see. But for right now, I think it'll probably be speed ups of me crocheting, different EVs. I think is one video I want to do of me doing all of the 9 EVs, making those EVs, and it'll be like what's the word I'm looking for? Not montage, not speed up. Time lapse. Oh my gosh. That word was just not coming to me for some reason. There'll be time lapse videos of me making those plushies, and then maybe I'll get back into tutorials and reviews after that. I kind of just want to do sped up videos right now, time lapse videos. Maybe I'll give some of my thoughts on the pattern after, but I really don't want to do reviews right now because I don't want to say something that might offend someone because I don't want to get suspended again. I'm just kind of scared of getting suspended again. And I know a lot of people will be like, oh, don't be scared. But I just want to walk that line for a little bit and I don't want to risk anything. And I'm also going to bring my cursing down to a minimum. As much as I like to curse and as much as I don't believe in censorship, I still want to not have my channel suspended again. All right, now I'm going to move on to my second favorite character, Kadro. So now we're going to move on to the part of the video that is life updates. So what have I been doing for the past 2 years? Well, quite a few things. Of course, I just focused mostly on my day job. My day job still required me to edit videos, not in a fancy way that you would see on a lot of YouTube channels on this, on this website. Just quick videos that were just basically a person talking. So I never stopped editing videos. I just stopped doing it for YouTube. So of course I was still editing. I never stopped that. So I still have the skill, if you want to consider it a skill for me. I'm like not a master at it, but I know how to do it. And then of course I'm still with the same person I was with before during that time. I still have my adorable orange cat Thancred, who is the center of my world. I love him so much. He's a big boy now. He grew into a very large orange cat, which of course, I know cat people aren't surprised because orange boys can get very big. So he's my big boy now. I love him. And fun fact, in cat years, he's 4 years old now. So he's 32 in cat years, and I'm 32 in human years, and we're both Aries. So we are technically the same age right now and the same zodiac sign. I know some people don't believe in that stuff, and I know some people aren't cat people and might think that this is silly, but I think it's adorable, and I love that I'm the same age as my cat and that we're the same zodiac sign. Of course, what else has been up is, with not needing to worry about filming crafting videos like while I'm making them and just doing quick like videos on TikTok of like progress shots instead of just focusing on them. I did make some cosplays. The ones I can remember off of the top of my head is I did, of course, Missouri. I made that cosplay, and then I made a Lady D cosplay because I also fell in love with her. Of course, it's Lady D. I love her so much. She is now my favorite Resident Evil character. And of course, she is a powerful 9-foot tall vampire lady. And then the biggest thing I did last year, because last year was just a stressful year for me as far as, actually, the thing was, it wasn't my day job that was hard last year. It was my personal life that kept exploding in my face that was hard. So basically, a lot of things in my personal life kept happening that was affecting my day job because, when you have mental health issues, you can get stressed out easily. It can be a lot. I was just stressed out. So the way I coped with it was, and maybe this seems like a little bit for some people who are heavily tattooed, and maybe this seems like a lot for people who aren't heavily tattooed, but I got 5 tattoos in 1 year, which include this Totoro tattoo, this Full Metal Alchemist tattoo, this In This Moment tattoo, this Naked Cat tattoo, and my, like I mentioned, I love her, and my Lady D tattoo. So that's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that's 5. So this arm is slowly becoming a sleeve. Not quite there yet, but getting there. And also, sadly, this tattoo artist who did these two, he sadly passed away. I will link to the shop because this one was also done at the shop I got these. So I will link to the shop so you can go support him. And this artist, his name on Instagram is Hafgan Tattoos, I think. I don't know, I have dyslexia. Hard for me to pronounce things. Yeah, Hafgan Tattoos. He also did a portrait I got for my birthday a couple weeks ago on my leg that I'll show here. He's a really great artist, really just also chill dude in general. I got that tattoo earlier this month. So yes, I got a lot more tattoos. I think I'm now at 16 or 15 tattoos. I guess the biggest life update is last year I had to get emergency surgery. Nothing major. It was just my appendix decided to be like, nah. And at 31, I had to get my appendix taken out. I do have IBS, so I have tummy issues in general. So I thought it was just my IBS acting up. However, the pain got so bad that I couldn't literally sit up straight or do anything else. So I went to the hospital and I thought they were just going to give me something to help with my IBS. And they're like, no, your appendix is inflamed and will explode. And if it bursts, it can damage other organs and can be very life-threatening. So we need to take your appendix out. If you want me to tell you a further video going more into that about story time that I tell over the time lapse of a crafting video, let me know. I totally will go more into it. But yeah, that's the biggest life date that I had to have emergency surgery. And maybe emergency is a big word to use because, if you take care of it, it's not life-threatening. However, I wasn't expecting to have surgery. So I guess technically it is emergency surgery because if I would have let it continue, it would have been, life-threatening. Now I have 3 small scars on my tummy because they caught it before it burst, so I didn't have to have a big scar on my back of taking it out. So it's just 3 small scars on my tummy, which is perfectly fine. I love scars. So that's as far as what's going on for me for life updates in the past 2 years. I started this channel in my 20s and now I'm in my 30s. Like I said, this account literally got suspended a little bit after my 30th birthday. So I haven't experienced uploading videos in my 30s. So we'll see what that's like. And I do want to continue doing this. I do want to continue making crafting videos. It's just a matter of, finding the time because like I said, I put more focus in my day job. So now it's focusing more around that and finding a good balance between the YouTube and my day job. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. So now I guess I'll just do a quick time lapse of me finishing this charm. I only made two because I guess I was focusing more on talking than making these charms. That's the problem of doing these at the same time, I guess. All right, here are the charms. Oh, focus. Here are the charms, Mitsuri and Kanjuro. Like I said, I'll be focusing on crafting. I hope you enjoyed this video about why I was suspended from YouTube for no reason. Happy to be back. Hopefully I don't get suspended again, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.